So then he asks me, well, what is your commission split? And I said, well, our split starts at 80%, and we go to 90% very fast. And if you cap out at $15,000, which is very possible to do, last year a relatively new agent capped out, and then she was entitled to make 100% commission. Frank, that used to work at Realty Connect, capped out within 6 months. Anyway, so and then he said, well, I'm making 90% too now. And I said, well, you're really not making 90% anymore, because now that you're affiliated with a franchise, you're really paying 86%. You're getting 86%. And he goes, that's true. And I said, but let me ask you something. Do you have a desk where you work? And he said, no. Well, I do have a desk. It's not a permanent desk. It costs me about $1,200 a year. So that $1,200 comes off of your 86%. Is that correct? And he goes, yeah, it comes off. Okay, so you're kind of making less than 86%, aren't you? And he goes, yeah. And I said, all right, so let's see if I can work this out with you. Do you have a transaction coordinator? He says, no. Do you have a marketing coordinator? He says, no. Do you have a social media coordinator? He says, no. I said, so when a listing comes in, that you get a listing, who puts it up on MLS? Who does all the compliance work? And he goes, well, I do. And if you have a buyer, who does all the compliance work with the buyer? And he goes, I do. And if you run an open house, you do everything yourself? And he says, well, yeah. And I said, well, we have a transaction coordinator, a marketing coordinator on site. She does everything for us. My agents are out there earning money and making sure that they don't waste their time on administrative fees, on administrative tasks. And he goes, yeah, it's okay. I enjoy doing it, but that's your time, and time is money, and you're wasting that time doing administrative work when you could actually be out there showing houses, making listing presentations, and all of that stuff. And I said, okay, well, it looks like you like where you are. Stay where you are. At the Executive Group Realty, we treat our agents like professionals. They don't have to go through all of those things that you guys have to do. So if you are happy where you are, stay where you are.